Hello and welcome to the Disventure Camp All-Stars Power Rankings. Right now I have them in their respective teams of Magenta, Yellow, and Cyan, and we have the voted out James and Lake. These right now are not in order of who I think is in power, so I will how this will be going is how I will have them ranked right here. They will go from least being the first, and over on the right is the number one spot. So we're going to start with the magenta team. And at number five on the magenta team, the person in the least amount of power from the magenta team isn't a very tough choice because, I mean, let's be realistically here. I mean, Fiore has almost no power. She could be in a position of power if she really tried, but this is based on strictly of episode 3 power rankings. So, moving on to number 4 on the magenta team. Number 4 and number 3 are very similar in power. And I mean, number 4 is Ali. Ali's Ali's number 4. I mean, Ali doesn't really have anything going for her really at all besides her feud with Hunter. She doesn't really have any persuasion. I mean, she can't even convince Hunter to work with Fiore, which is what she wants to do, and then they would have the power. But I don't think that Hunter even likes Fiore. And I mean, Ali could very easily go home because, I mean, with Ali and Hunter feuding, like, it's not gonna do them any favors. It's gonna annoy Ashley and Jake, which will probably cause them to vote either one of them, and Fiore could just jump on it and then kick out one of them. Like Fiore will do whatever it takes to save herself, so Fiore would just vote either Ali or Hunter, whoever Ashley and Jake pick, and that's who it would be. So number 4 and number 3 are Ali and Hunter, respectively. Like there's no way that they wouldn't be, in my opinion. But at number 2, I do have Jake. Jake is an interesting one. Like Jake, I mean, whether you like it or not, Jake did instigate the James boot, which put him in a kind of position of power. So I considered putting him at number 1, but like if we're going off of episode 3, Jake really didn't do much. But Fiore did stuff, but it didn't really help her position in her team because she really just needed to win the challenge to be able to stay. Like if that team lost immunity, Fiore would have probably been voted out. So that's what I have to say about this. And number 1 is Ashley. Um, oh yes, and I forgot to mention after I mention every single team, I will go through who is my most likely winner pick from each team. And in this case, my number 1 pick is my winner pick for the Magenta team. Ashley is my winner pick for the Magenta team because, well, first of all, they're not going to let Fiore make it to finale. Don't think Ali or Hunter have a chance. Maybe Jake, but I don't think he would win. So Ashley would be the most likely to win on that team. I don't know if she will. I'm getting the vibe she will, but on Nation Cartoons it does not like predictable winners. Ergo Miriam, James. So there's that. And I mean, I thought Lake would probably win, but the Lake was my winner pick going into the season. But anyways, moving on to the yellow team. And at number 6, maybe a very surprising pick. That's not one person. And at number 6, this is based strictly off of episode 3. Number 6 for me is Rhea. Now I know what you're saying. Rhea? Why Rhea? Rhea messed up this episode big time. Well, first of all, Yule doesn't like Rhea, which means Gret doesn't like Rhea. And then now she's feuding with Connor because of the whole thing. And like Miriam already doesn't really like Rhea, so that's 4 people who would be willing to vote for Rhea if they ever lost. So, I mean, I know Alec and Rhea bonded a little bit, but that didn't really do anything. So there's that. But like, hey, I mean, there's an easy boot on this team. I don't. It could be Rhea, even though there's a very obvious boot, but you know, Rhea could still go somehow. Anyways, number five, I have Gret. Gret is Yule's backhand, and we kind of got the mix that Yule wants to break up with Gret, I think, but is what I got from this episode. But Gret is a little naive, so there's that. And yeah, anyways, number four is Yule. I mean, no one really likes Yule. I mean, I think Yule will probably be a good number for Alec, but there's not anything Yule has going for him. Number three, I couldn't put her any higher. I had to put Miriam as number three because I mean, whether you like it or not, Connor is in an actually great position. You know what? No, I'm gonna put number three as Connor, number two is Miriam, and one Alec. Okay, Connor. Connor was in a better position before. I think I would have had him higher if like the whole Rhea thing didn't happen. But there's like Rhea still wants to use him as a number, which is okay, but like Rhea, you messed up. You should have just at least pretended to care. Like I know you want to play dirty or whatever. That's playing dirty, just pretending to care you like someone or whatever. Anyways, number two, Miriam. I mean, I do think Miriam is probably going first on this team. Yeah, but based on episode three, Miriam is in a position of power right now. Anyways, moving on to number one, Alec. Alec is number one based strictly on what he did in the challenge today. He decided to work with Fiore, someone who was on the bottom of that team. So that kind of put him up. I mean, it didn't really help his power, but like, right now he has Miriam, and like Rhea likes him, so that's three people. And then if I think Alec also has a bond with Connor, I mean, I think Garrett doesn't like him, but I mean, Garrett isn't gonna do anything because unless Yule said something, but I don't think Yule would say anything. I think Yule would definitely want to target either Rhea, Connor, or Miriam. So I don't think Alec is going anywhere because of his power he has right now. I mean, I don't think he's gonna win. My winner pick, my most likely winner pick. I mean, first of all, no, Rhea. Rhea's not gonna win again. I don't think Gret can win because of her like nothing edit right now. Yule, I think, is gonna get a villain edit, which villains could win. I just don't see Yule doing it. Connor is my most likely winner pick right now on this team, and Miriam. I mean, come on, Miriam's not winning, and Alec. I don't think Alec would win. So Connor is my winner pick for the yellow team. Moving on to the final team I will be talking about, and that is the Cyan team. The Cyan team is a hot mess, to put it frank. And I mean, it's kind of easy to do power rankings for this episode. Okay, so it's easier to do power rankings for the team that loses because you know like where people stand. Anyways, at number five, I do have Aiden. I mean, Aiden was originally going to be voted out, so like I don't see how I can put him any higher than number five here. Like, if it wasn't for Ellie saying that about Lake, uh, Aiden would have been gone in a 3-2-1. Moving on to number four, and number four is clearly Tom. I mean, I can see Tom not going soon, but I can also see him going soon, you know? Like, Tom is a threat. Uh, and that's literally all he is right now because he's not really doing anything besides his little thing with Aiden, which I have a whole bunch of opinions on that. I'm not going to rant here, but the Tom X Aiden thing is a hot mess. But anyways, moving on to number three, I do have Tess. I mean, Tess, what is she doing this episode? What did you do? You are terrible at this game. Like Ali, Tess, and Hunter, like, I mean, come on. They're like, I I get that they're major players of season two, but they I don't really care for them. I don't. None of them. I mean, Tess is probably my favorite one out of the three. I just I don't really like any of them. I mean, I can see Tess probably not probably maybe I can see Tess making it far, maybe winning. I mean, I'd definitely like it if she just dumps Allie and Hunter for good, because like she does not need them. She can easily just go with Ellie and Gabby. But anyways, speaking of Ellie and Gabby, number two and number one are Gabby and Ellie. And I do have Ellie in the number one spot just because she pulled off the lake boot and she has her pawn, Gabby, and then she also had Tom. And Tess, stupid, threw a vote on Tom for no reason. Aiden was going to vote with Lake and vote for Ellie, but still, Ellie masterfully played the Lake boot, so I did have to do Ellie number one and Gabby number two. But I can see Tess flipping to Tom and Aiden and voting out Ellie. I can see that. Or I can see Tess, Gabby, and Ellie voting for Aiden, and then Tom is like on the outs, and then is able to flip over Tess. And this episode was kind of foreshadowing Gabby betraying Ellie. So I can see the final three of this team being Tom, Tess, and Gabby. Because maybe Gabby would flip and vote for Ellie. Maybe. I don't. It's not. I mean, it is possible, but it's not a possibility right now. But say, like after some events that happen, like an Aiden boot or even a Tom boot, um, I can definitely see not Tess, Gabby flipping. A Tess, I think, would flip for sure if she was given the chance. But the winner pick of this team, it comes down to two for me. I don't. Aiden's not gonna make finale again. Ellie's not gonna make finale again. I don't think. So they're out. Tom, Tess, and Gabby. I don't think Tess is going to win. I mean, I can see it maybe, but at least Tom and Gabby. Tom's position right now is horrible, so I cannot see him winning right now. So that only leaves Gabby, who I can definitely see win if she betrays Ellie. Like, I think she gets rid of Ellie. She gets the respect of Tom, Jake, Miriam, but I don't think Miriam's making the merge, and Alec. So that's about one, two, three people who are more likely to make the merge, who don't like Ellie, who are like, Gabby, great job. You blindsided Ellie. Great move. And they would probably work with Gabby. So, and also, I don't think Ashley hates her. I don't think anyone hates her really, besides Gret, but Gret's not in a position of power at all. So right now I do have these as my power rankings on the magenta: 5 Fiore, 4 Ali, 3 Hunter, 2 Jake, 1 Ali. Yellow, I have 6 Rhea, 5 Gret, 4 Yule, 3 Connor, 2 Miriam, 1 Alec. And on Cyan, 5 Aiden, 4 Tom, third Tess, second Gabby, and 1 Ellie. So there we have it. I will do a power rankings every I'll say every Saturday of the new episode coming out. So every couple weeks there'll be power rankings for episode 4. I will have episode 4 in about 2 weeks whenever it comes out on Thursday. Hopefully it comes out, and also remember to acknowledge the leakers. Get those leakers banned, please. I mean, I love this show. I would be devastated if it had to get canceled because people can't um, wait to look at spoilers and be frankly dumb and just post them. Like, what is wrong with you? Are you dumb? But still, anyways, thank you for watching my power rankings. And again, this is just my opinion. If you have opinions, you can leave them in the comments. But this is just how I think the power rankings would be on Disventure Camp All Stars as of episode 3. So thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe and do all the stuff, you know? And keep on the lookout for all the videos upcoming. I have the My Way series Reasons video that's was supposed to be up a long time ago, but is taking a lot more time to upload than I thought. I have the I don't even remember what the next one is. Oh, the Total Drama Island 2024. But the other person in the bottom two is eliminated, coming out probably after this. So keep a lookout for that. And in a couple weeks, I will have Disventure Camp All Stars Episode 4 Power Rankings. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.